Hi guys, this is John Elder with Psyk Tek, and in today's video, I wanted to let you guys watch me over the shoulder as I audit a website. So that being the case, we're going to jump right on in. As you can see, I went ahead and did a search for therapists near me, which is generally number 2 only to the generic keyword of therapist. So very high search volume on this one. So it's very competitive. That being the case, I took a look at the number 1 guy here and was a little surprised looking at it. You can see the site looks like it hasn't received any love since the 90s. Hardly any copy on here. Very little said. Mostly pictures. Very simple little site, not very interactive. And I'm kind of surprised to see it in the position it is. So that made me want to dig a little bit deeper. Let's see what's really going on here. So I ran my tools across it, and some of you may recognize this. It's the dashboard that all my SEO clients see, where their Google Analytics data gets compiled here, Search Console down here. By the way, if you don't have those, they're free tools for analytics, and definitely get those going. If you have any problems or need that hooked up, I'd be happy to walk you through it. Anyway, so what we're going to look at here is the on-page SEO factors, which is factors on the page itself. And then we're going to look at the off-page factors. I can see already this is going to be just bananas. So let's see what they did here. I'm seeing no critical errors, no technical errors, and no warnings. This site may not look like much, but they've got the technical SEO, which is all these factors here just dialed in. So they have nothing, no red flags on their website. They're getting the green light all the way to the number 1 position from Google. So that's why it's important to go through and make sure all these technical issues get addressed. Once you get all these addressed and you have nothing but green flags, the road's wide open for you to get up there where all the search traffic's at. So I really got nothing to say here. These guys did an excellent job on their website. Not big on the design, but you know, it doesn't matter. It's a hoopty with a Corvette engine in it, basically. So this thing is moving along quite nicely. So now let's look at the off-site SEO. This is how Google sees your site. And this is ridiculous. Right here I can see how many backlinks are being added and lost every day. And as you can see, they are adding, let's see, 94,000 backlinks, 93,000 backlinks, 69,000 backlinks, 82,000 backlinks. Every day they are dropping thousands of backlinks. That's ridiculous, but you can see the domain authority attached here. 71. That's up there with nearly CNET and Google itself, who are in the 90s. Most average services like this I see in the 20s. Most newer businesses, 0. Citation flow is traffic. That's also pretty bananas. That's nearly a 1-to-1 ratio, so that's perfect. And you can see how many links they have. 27 million links pointing back to their website. So they have more traffic than most magazines. And definitely probably 5 times more than CNN's viewership. So when we look at the link profile, we can see all the sources of sites linking to them and the domain authority associated with those sites. And 50s, 40s, let me see if I can filter this. And okay, looks like the top one's a 61, then 58, 57. Now it's filtered to organize a little bit better. They have a ton of 50s here. And that is helping them so much. Like I keep saying, as far as backlinking is concerned, it's not all about quality, or it's not all about quantity. It's also about quality. Ugh, I can't talk. So you can see here what they've done. Oh, look at all these backlinks and look at what I'm seeing here. The anchor text is the hyperlinked portion of the page here that's linking to their site. Now, when you look at their site anchor text, okay, there's a counselor. I'm seeing a lot of weird anchor text that make me suspect that someone else is linking to their site, which is something I generally see in hacking. Spanish School of Saskatoon, Hawaiian at heart. All right, I'm going to go ahead and open one of these and take a look at it. Okay, this is an unsecured site. That doesn't bode well. And it's just a directory. And okay, that doesn't seem very niche relevant, and it also doesn't seem topically relevant, and nor does the anchor text correspond with a search term that they should be wanting to rank for, like therapist near me, or therapist, or art therapy Edinburg, Texas, any of the above. These terms that they're putting in their anchor text to try and rank better make no sense whatsoever. CityofFernando.gov. This is in the Philippines, a government page from the Philippines linking to a small clinic in Texas. That makes absolutely no sense. So unfortunately, despite the fact that their numbers are stellar, they've been going around a backdoor way of doing it, and obviously they're paying someone to build backlinks for them. And while those backlinks have good authority, they're not niche relevant, so I would be less than surprised to find Google index their site, see this link structure, and just demolish them. The last Google algorithm update is attacking non-topically relevant backlinking. So if you ever consider going on Fiverr, Upwork, one of those sites, and buying backlinks off someone, this is kind of what I typically see. This is a little better than most because the domain authority is actually pretty good on some of these, but these sites have no bearing for a therapist in Edinburg, Texas. I mean, a government website from the Philippines with the anchor text that's not even in English is not going to carry any water for you. And in fact, when Google finds this, they're going to strip probably 90% of these. Anything that's not topically relevant to the city of Edinburgh, the topic of therapy or mental health, those would stick. Those would be good. These are not going to stick, which is probably why, yeah, you can see that they're burning them pretty quick too. Like today they picked up 37,000 new ones, but they lost 62,000. So when you go through and do backlinking in this style, they're going to get burned up faster than you can make them because Google sees that they aren't relevant, they're garbage, you're trying to scam the system, and they're going to wipe them out. So a way to avoid that is to get good links that are topically relevant to the niche that you operate in or the city that you operate in, or anything related to that, basically. I mean, they do art therapy, so even maybe art could be a stretch, but let's not delve into the weeds there. So try and keep it relevant, and the links will actually stick, and you won't keep losing them, and you won't have to keep building them so much. I mean, I've never seen any therapist with 27 million backlinks, especially on a site that looks like this. So that is the lesson of today. Don't be this guy. It might help you in the short term, but in the long term, it's going to mess you up. So that's my audit for today. I'll probably shoot this over to them just to see if they're aware of this. But if you have any questions or you want me to audit your site, drop me a link below and I'd be happy to check it out. And if you like these channel and these videos, smash that little bell down in the corner to like and subscribe. I'm John with Psyk Tek, and I'll see you in the next video.